Good day! In this video we're going to learn how to use UC1 on a desktop platform. If you need assistance on getting your application installed, please contact support@saicom.io. Once you have the application installed, you will be prompted for an access code. Here we need to type in EDMHH9. Once you have submitted the provider ID, you will be presented with a login screen. Usernames for this platform will be your Saicom number at svsvoip.net. You should be provided with your username and password during the initial setup phase. However, if you need your password reset, you can email our support team at support@saicom.io. Before we look at how to make calls, we're going to have a quick look at our settings. We can view these by selecting the Settings cog on the navigation panel. Under the General tab, we're able to make administrative changes. This includes login settings, such as Remember Password, notification settings, appearance settings where we can find dark mode, accessibility settings, and update settings. Here our primary concern is audio and video settings. Here we can configure what audio devices are being used to make calls. This is separated into two categories: headset and speaker. Each of these has their own input and output setting, where we can specify what audio device is being used to make calls. We can also change the ring settings and video call settings here. On the Incoming Call tab, we are able to control our Do Not Disturb status. In the Outgoing Calls menu, we are able to block our caller ID, as well as activate the Highlight to Call feature. This allows you to highlight a phone number in an application or browser, and then select the hotkey to immediately dial it. The Review Before Dialing option will stop the number from being dialed immediately while using this function. Now that we've made sure that the correct devices are selected, we can go ahead and make calls. The traditional method would be to select the dial pad from the navigation menu and input the number. However, the UC1 client allows us to search contacts. In this example, I'm going to search for John and add him to my contacts. As I communicate with John frequently, I can right-click on his username and add him to my favorites. Lastly, because I like to stay organized, I'm going to add him to a group. In this case, it's going to be colleagues. We can then see that John is in all three of the tabs available on our contacts page: Favorites, Colleagues, and My Contacts. We are also able to remove users from favorites and groups by again right-clicking and selecting Remove from Favorites. We can also remove users from groups or even delete contacts from this menu. To call a contact, I can open the Context menu by right-clicking, where I then have a choice of selecting either video or audio call. While a call is active, we can right-click on the active communication to see a list of options. If we wanted to swap between our headset and speakers, we can do so using Set Audio Device. We are also able to transfer from here. Once we have selected transfer, we are presented with a contact search page. In this example, I'm going to search for Ryan and transfer the call to his work number. We are also able to set up conference calls from this menu. If we select this, we will be presented with the same contact search page, and our existing call will be put on hold while we call the third party. Once we are ready, we can combine both calls by selecting the Merge Call button. UC1 now also allows users to video call, screen share, and send messages. If we navigate to the Messages page, we are able to see past messages, as well as search for new contacts to message. We can also initiate audio and video calls from this page, as well as screen sharing sessions. Video calls are as simple to start as an audio call. You can either right-click on a contact's name, or if you have past messages with them, initiate a call by selecting the buttons at the top of the chat panel. The Call History tab will display all past calls made from your number, whether made from your handset, desktop, or mobile UC1 instance. If you're not able to access any of this functionality, please contact your account manager. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to contact us.